Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today I am going to show you a family recipe. This recipe is called a Mexican capirotada. Let's get started. These are all the ingredients we will use. We have here our sprinkles, which is graquea in Spanish, and we have our peanuts, we have coconut, raisins, this is sugar, and we have the whole cinnamon, we have bolillos, which is our bread, bananas, and we have our cheese and our milk. We're gonna need a medium-sized pot, and inside this pot, we're gonna go ahead and add it's 1 cup of raisins, so throw it in there, and then we're gonna have another cup of peanuts. I think this is a little too much, so I'm gonna more or less, it's gonna be 1 cup. Okay, and this is a cup of one and a half cup of sugar. Throw that in there. And then here is our whole cinnamon. So we'll just need just a few of these whole cinnamons. I'm gonna have those boiled all together. Okay. So now that we have our cinnamon in there, we're gonna go ahead and add the milk. And we're gonna go ahead and add 5 cups of milk. It's 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, and 5 cups. And if you want it a little bit more, I guess soggy, you could add maybe another ½ cup. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the stove or have it boiled, but you know, you're gonna have to be really careful because when you boil the milk, sometimes it could spill. So what we'll do, we'll let it boil first and then we'll cover it. While we set it to boil, we're gonna go ahead and mix it. We'll mix it once in a while. And you just have to make sure, of course, it doesn't boil too much and it'll spill. So let's go ahead and, you know, we'll come back and stir it a little bit more. While we wait for our milk to boil with all the ingredients, I'm gonna go ahead and slice the bolillos, okay, the white bread. So we're just, what we'll do, and what we'll do, I think I'll probably just use 4 bolillos. And then we just have to slice them just like that, and it's not too thin or not too thick. It's just maybe like a ½ inch. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and slice. I'll slice maybe like 4 breads. If we need a little bit more, I'll just slice a little bit more. So, okay, our cheese needs to be sliced, so I'm gonna go ahead and slice it. And this is kind of like my cheese knife. And what you do is just keep slicing it like that on the whole, You can use actually any type of cheese you like. I mean, you can make mozzarella cheese, American cheese. It's whatever cheese you like. You can have the Mexican Menonita cheese, which is my favorite, but right now we're just using the regular American cheese. Okay, we're gonna keep slicing, and I'm pretty much estimating about 15 slices of this cheese, and it all depends. It depends how big your pot is, but of course the amount of bread that I'm using, there are like 5 pieces of bread, 5 bolillos, so I'm estimating about 15 slices of cheese. So right there, I think we need maybe like 2 more. Okay. Oh, now that's quite a bit of cheese, right? Okay. Yeah, that's enough. And let's go ahead and mix our milk with the ingredients. It's already boiling, so we're gonna go ahead and mix it a little more. And we do have to be really careful because once it starts boiling, we have to lower down the temperature. the flame was a little too high, so yeah, we're gonna just lower it down a little, because of course if it's just too high, it's gonna boil too much and it's gonna spill. Milk tends to spill. So we'll just have it a little lower. We'll let it boil a little longer, maybe 5 more minutes. We have our bread, our cheese. We're gonna go ahead and slice the bananas. So we're gonna take that off. We're gonna take all the little corners off, so it'll be easier to slice. And what I do is I just slice it like this, and then I just tend to open it. Open it like that, and then I'll just have it ready. You know, just what you do is just slice it like this. And I'll just use 2 bananas. I mean, you could, if you really love bananas, you could actually put more. But I think 2 is enough for the amount I'm using. Okay. You can see it's already boiling, and it has been boiling for 15 minutes, so I think it's enough. Of course, we don't want it to boil too long because the leche se corta. So we're gonna go ahead and start layering our capirotada. And I did forget to tell you, we could go ahead and put a little bit of butter at the bottom so it won't stick. I'll just put like maybe 2 spoons of butter, and then we kind of spread it out. So we'll probably use, okay. And we could probably spread it out with the bread. That would be a lot easier. Okay. So we're gonna put layers of bread. We're gonna have all our bread here. Now that we have 1 layer of bread, we're gonna have to put a layer of our sliced cheese. So we're gonna put a layer, cover it all up, cover our bread up. Okay. And then our next step would be to add our milk with the ingredients. So of course it does have okay, there you go. Okay, so here you can see there's a lot of cinnamon, the whole cinnamon. You could just take it out, you know, if you want it. If you want it inside, that's fine. Actually, so that's 1 layer of the milk with ingredients. So now we're gonna go ahead and repeat the same process. So we're gonna go ahead and put our bread again. We're gonna layer it. You can see the cinnamon is pretty big. I mean, the big ones are fine to have them there, but if you could, you know, the smaller ones, you could take them out. And it's up to you. I know sometimes you don't like them, so you could just take them out. Usually when they're like too small, I take them out. I don't really like them, because usually when you're eating them, you know, that gets in the way. Okay, you cover the layers with more milk. So we're gonna go ahead and put a layer of banana, which, I mean, I know I weight it kind of toward the middle, but you could start even in the first layer to put your banana. You spread them all out. I usually cover the whole layer of banana. Oh, we might even need another banana. On the last layer of my bread and cheese, I'm gonna go ahead and add the coconut. So we'll go ahead and spread the coconut all over the cheese. We could just cover it up. Okay, we'll just cover that up. And then we'll just keep putting a layer of banana. We could just spread out the banana. Spread this out like that. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and use up all our milk, all the other ingredients. So, just gonna... that we could do. You could take off the leftover cinnamon. Okay, and I think that's pretty much how it's gonna look like. Now we're gonna go ahead and get it ready to put it in the stove. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and not cover it yet, but take it to the stove. Once we're all done, we have all our layers and everything. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put it on the stove top. This is not gonna go in the oven, it's gonna be a stove top. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. We're gonna put it on a medium temperature, so the flame should be like medium. And we're gonna have it there for about 15 minutes, but first, of course, once it boils, we're gonna cover it, and then we'll leave it there for 15 minutes. Starting to boil, so we're gonna go ahead and cover it. And what we want is to, of course, the milk to absorb the bread, and then once it starts boiling, you could go ahead and lower it a lot more. So it's gonna be on low heat. Our flame should be low. We're finally done. Let's see how it looks. Wow, it looks beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and serve it. Let's see how it came out. It's pretty yummy. You can see all the layers. Okay, so we're gonna there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle candies on top. And you can put as much as you want. And it's gonna give it a really pretty color. And this is how you do a capirotada. This is a Mexican traditional white capirotada. If you decide to do this delicious Mexican capirotada, I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.